Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's video, we're going to be looking at a flashlight that Wuben sent me as a gift. And as far as I can tell, this is still in the prototype stage. I haven't really messed with it a lot either, but I think it's still on Kickstarter. Like, I don't think you can buy this right now, so I'm not sure exactly what the cost is going to be, but it might be getting close to coming out of that Kickstarter stage because I searched this and I couldn't really find very many videos except for like 5 months ago. There was a ton of them, so they might have sent out a bunch back when that Kickstarter was starting, and then now maybe they're getting closer to the point of shipping these things because this box looks pretty like complete in my opinion, so I think they might be getting close. This is the Wuben E8 small flashlight. Three main features that we'll get into it. Everything works from the tailpiece is the one thing that I like. Let me go ahead and get the box out, show you the information off of that. So we have a 1300 lumen flashlight, 109 as far as that max beam distance for the throw, has a 2-watt UV light. There's all the drop features, IP68 rated, all that kind of stuff. Here's the features most people care about on the back. So you have the lumens, the run time. So you have 1300 lumens max on the main light, 50 on that side light, which I'll show you. And then again, the UV light is 2 watts as far as that goes. But again, you can pause and check out any of that you want to. Mainly, it is a small compact flashlight. You can kind of see it in the palm of my hand there. It does have a nice clip on it, very strong. Is kind of connected with 2 screws there. I suppose you could take that off if you actually don't want it on there. Maybe you're never going to use it to clip on anything. Is a USB-C chargeable flashlight. However, it's nowhere on the flashlight itself. It's like several flashlights that I've got where you actually have to take the battery out by spinning this back here, remove the battery. The battery itself is what has that charge port on it, so you charge it up USB-C, swap it with another one. It's a nice feature. I actually like the removable battery aspect. I like charging the battery like this, but I also like it whenever flashlights give you the option of, I could charge it that way, like put one of these, plug it up, put another one in, keep using it. But I also like the idea of being able to plug it up, like at the end of the day, if I'm not going to be using a flashlight, stick the charger into the flashlight itself and charge this battery. So this doesn't have that option, so you have to do that. It is a 920 milliamp hour battery, 14500 cells, 3.7 volts. So that just goes in like so. And then you're going to twist this back in once you have that done. Other than that, everything works from the tailpiece itself. That's one thing that I do like about this flashlight. There's not a lot of switches, not a lot of those kinds of things, but it does take a little while to figure out exactly how everything works. So you have 2 options on this tailpiece. One is a click, so maybe you can hear this. So you hear that click, click. So that click is what turns on the flashlight. And then you have an option where you just barely press it. You can feel it go in, but it's also not clicking. That's what cycles through your light. So if I just barely press, you can see I'm going low, medium, high, low, medium, high. And then how you get to the UV light and then these side lights is to do that 4 times real fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to do it fast. I'm having a hard time doing it looking through the camera. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the side lights are on now. UV lights on now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Main lights on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side lights on. Takes a little while to figure out how to do that and not click too hard. So it takes a little bit of getting used to for that. So these are the side lights. You can see right now it's got these yellowish color. They are magnetic. You can see the small magnets there. They attach here. So it's 50 lumens max. You don't have to have any of these on if you don't want to. If you want that to kind of sit off somewhere, give you a little bit of light wherever it is that you're working. It's not nothing drastic as far as the light goes. But I think the main draw for this flashlight is the customization on it. There's probably going to be people out there that could even 3D print stuff like this for this if you want to. So they come with, as far as this one came with this amberish color. That's what the box shows too. So I don't know if you just get these with it when you buy it, or if you're going to have the option to buy these, or if every time you buy one, it's going to come with these. So here is a red set. I'm going to go ahead and open up all these, and we'll put on one of each color and kind of see what that looks like. And get this unlocked and get these opened up. So we got red, blue, clear. If you don't want any color, then I'm going to go ahead and open this while I've got my scissors out. This is a little tailpiece adapter as well that they provided. So again, I don't know if you're going to end up getting all this stuff or if these are things you buy separately if you want to. So again, you could take off one of these if you want to. Put on a red one if you want that red little tint to it. Take another one, put a blue one on. Take another one, put a white one on, or clear or amber, make them all match, put 100% red around, so there's red, white, and blue. Or if you're a person like me who's usually running red stuff and you want it to kind of work with your bag, so there's all red right there. So again, only 50 lumens max on that. Now with this setting right here too, if we do the clicking through, you have a flashing thing as well. So you have there's the low, there's the high, and then right there, once you press it again, it's going to go into that flashing mode. So you could use that like that as well if you're kind of stuck on the side of the road or something like that and you want to use it for that. That's an option, but again, it's mostly side light, main light up to 1300 lumens. If we press this again the 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, that gets you into that UV light right there. As you can see right here, very nice UV light in my opinion. It's actually pretty bright. So again, I don't know all the specs and details about it because it's not really for sale. It's not on their website. They sent this to me as a gift. I thought I'd share it with you guys in case you haven't seen it yet, because for some reason 5 months ago I never saw anything about this flashlight come through, but as soon as I searched Wuben E8, it looked like 5 months ago there was tons of stuff out there on it. And then I almost forgot that last thing they gave me was that M4 ring. That basically just spins in right here. So there is a spot to put something that is M4. I assume that's the threads on this ring as well. So if you have something else that's M4, if you want to 3D print yourself something that's M4, you could pretty much put anything you want to into this. If you've got something particular that you'd like to hang your flashlight on, they give you this little ring right here so that I could probably put this lanyard on it if I want to, or if you want to hook that onto something, hang it up from a tent, something along those lines like that. So that's the Wuben E8. Again, I don't know if any of you have these. Let me know in the comments below if you were sent out a prototype or something like that, or if you've ordered one and maybe they've been shipping them out. I'm curious to know that as well. Like if you join the Kickstarter and then you've received one of these. I'm not even real sure how that whole Kickstarter process works, if I'm being 100% honest with you. But neat light, customizable. The light and everything about it's nice. I do like the tailpiece action, except for it does take you a little while to get used to the click and non-click. It's a very small, fine line between you pressing it just barely too far and it being a click instead of, just a push. And then also, I think that little push is going to kind of happen sometimes on accident. So it takes you a little while to get used to, but overall, it might be a light you're looking into. I have no idea what it costs. That would be the main factor in me deciding if I was going to buy this or not. Just depends on what that price range is on it. But again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. As always, I hope this video is helpful in some ways. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next video.